Are you ready to turn heads? Luxury isn't just worn, it's experienced. Introducing a Layla Cara style and new up-and-coming designer collection where exclusive shoes and bags for men and women meets your feet. How about you take a handbag and wear it in style, where each piece is personally designed by Layla Carroll herself and handcrafted from the finest material in Italy. Leather, smooth like butter, bold, timeless, distinctly you. Step into true elegance and make your mark with a Layla Cara style where confidence meets craftsmanship. Visit a Layla Cara style and experience the luxury of art that you wear. Welcome to day 2 of week 8. So you're in week 8. We're almost at the finish line. So today we're going to talk about positive self-talk and affirmation. I'm thinking about something else, my bad. So today we're talking about positive self-talk and an affirmation. So we already talked about affirmation before throughout the week that we have already had. But I want to talk more about the affirmation. Why is this so important? Some people don't realize that the things that you say to yourself becomes reality. It becomes your life. It becomes your world, and also it shapes who you are. So let's dive into today's lesson. Words are power. Yes, words have power. Positive self-talk and affirmation plays a crucial role in mental health and overall well-being. Now, you might say to yourself, really? Yes, it does. It does. So here's an in-depth look into why it's very important and how you use positive words over your life and the type of impact that these positive words can have on your life. Now, we're not talking about the negative because you already know what the negative self-talk have already done. I mean, think about it. Look at yourself. What have you been doing so far? What have you been talking to yourself about? What have you been speaking into your life? What have you been saying to yourself? And what have you allowed other people to do as well? It's time to change that. You have to flip it. And that's what we're going to do. I want to give you more information on what positive affirmation does for you and why it's so important. So, number 1, it enhances self-esteem and your confidence. That's what it does. It enhances you. Positive self-perception. It makes you see yourself in a positive way instead of in a negative way. So positive self-talk helps in building a healthier self-image. When you regularly affirm your strengths and accomplishments, it reinforces a positive perception of yourself. That's what it does. Affirmation can counteract negative beliefs and self-doubt that may have been instilled by others, including from your narcissistic relationship, okay? And maybe even in yourself, because you have heard it from someone else, now you're telling it to yourself, all right? So positive self-talk is where you are going to. That's what we're leading you to in this particular day and every day after this, all right? So it also helps build confidence. Consistently using positive affirmations help you believe in your ability It boosts confidence, make you more willing to take on new challenges and pursue your goals. Number 2, what else do positive self-talk do for you? It reduces stress and anxiety. The common effect. Positive self-talk can help you calm. It can have a common effect on you to reduce stress and your anxiety levels. Affirmations can help shift your focus away from worrying and towards a more constructive thought about yourself, more constructive thoughts, and by repeating positive statements can help you to interpret negative. Well, actually, what it can do, it can interrupt negative patterns and negative thoughts, which contribute to anxiety. So most people have anxiety because they have fear of the unknown. But when you say something positive about your day, then you don't have the anxiety no more. The fear goes away. So for instance, like what I do, when I wake up, I know I'm going to have a great day. Even if my day don't go as planned, I still know it's going to be a great day because I'm going to survive it. So I tell myself today is going to be a great day. It's going to work out. Things are going to go well. No matter how the day go, I'm still going to be good. Don't worry about what happens. I'm just going to enjoy the day in the moment and take it as it comes. Okay. Also, it has what positive self-talk does. It helps you to become resilient. Yes. Positive affirmation can enhance your resilience, helping you cope better with stress and recover from setbacks more quickly. So you don't linger in it as long as you would have if you talk negative about your situation and about yourself. So when you talk positive about your situation and about yourself, you're not lingering in it. So that means you're recovering from any type of setbacks a whole lot faster than you normally would. Okay. Number 3, improving mental health. Combating negative thoughts. Positive self-talk acts as a counterbalance to negative thoughts and self-criticism. It helps create a more balanced and realistic view on yourself and your circumstances. Affirmations encourage a positive mindset, which can reduce symptoms of depression and improve overall mental health. So that's why I wrote this book. When I decided to write this book, 365 Days of Mindfulness, Your Daily Affirmation Guide, when I decided to write this book, it was a lady that I mentioned once before, whose husband had committed suicide. He took his own life, but he tried to kill her first. She happened to escape him. And when the cops caught up with him, because he was chasing her down the road, shooting at her, when the cops caught up with him, he ended up turning the gun on himself and shot himself. That's how he committed suicide. The thing is that she was talking so bad about herself. I was like, oh my goodness, she needs not only help in other areas, but she needs to see herself better than this. So I wrote this book and I gave it to her for free. And when she read the book, I would say about 3 months later, she contacted me and she emailed me and she said, I need to talk to you about what's been going on in my life. Things have turned around for me and I need to talk to you. And she's like, I just want to share my testimony with you. And when she did, I was like, thank God. My whole goal was writing this book was to get you to see yourself better than what you was talking about to me, And she's better. Oh, thank God. Because that girl was even talking about taking her own life. And I was like, no, you cannot. It's the reason why you're still here. And I had to help her, but I'm not going to go any deeper into her story. I just wanted you to understand that mental health is a real situation, and I don't want you suffering when you don't have to suffer. That's the reason why I'm teaching you about these affirmations and how you can actually turn your life around and how you see yourself and view yourself, all right? So also what positive self-talk does, it promotes optimism. Instead of pessimism, you are thinking positive instead of negative, all right? So regularly practicing positive self-talk and affirmation foster a sense of optimism. Optimism is linked to a better mental health. It helps you to overcome, and the outcome of it is a great sense of well-being. That's pretty much what it does. When it helps you to see things better than what you've been seeing. It takes the blinders off and it clears things up for you so you can really see the truth. That's what positive self-talk is, right? That's what affirmation does for you. Number 4, we're going to talk about healing and recovery. So, emotional healing. You know, emotion is so much deeper than the physical. It really is. And when you are recovering from the narcissistic relationship or any other traumatic experience, positive self-talk and affirmations are vital. These are vital tools for your emotional healing. They help you rebuild your self-worth and counteract the negative messages received during the abusive relationship. Empowerment. It helps, affirmation, what it does to you, it helps you to empower yourself. You don't need it from other people to empower you. You can empower yourself with these words, okay? So affirmation can empower you by reminding you of your strengths, values, and your capabilities, because you are more than capable, all right? You are more than a conqueror. These empowerments is essential for reclaiming your identity and moving forward with a healthy life in a very healthy way. So number 5, enhance personal growth. Encouraging mindset. You're going to encourage your growth mindset. Now you need to grow from everything. It's time to move up and get yourself even stronger, okay? So positive self-talk promotes a growth mindset, the belief that you can develop and improve through effort and learning. So you're learning right now. You put forth these efforts of being here and listening and also doing the assignments that you have guided and the activities that I have given to you, then you are definitely in the right direction, all right? This mindset encourages you to embrace challenges and to persist through difficulties, to keep moving forward and view failures as opportunities for growth, not failures as you worthless and you can't make anything happen for yourself. No, failures are not always bad, okay? It's an opportunity that you can use to grow from. Look at what happened during the time that you felt at something. What could you do differently than what you did before? Because you can't keep doing the same old thing. You know, they said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. So let's not do the same thing, all right? Let's keep it moving. Find something that you can learn from your failure or any type of mishaps. And then goal accomplishments. Affirmations can reinforce your commitment to personal and professional goals. By focusing on positive outcomes, you can stay motivated and persistent in your efforts. Number 6, improving physical health. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah. What in the world can positive affirmation do for your physical health? What can it do? Well, let's talk about it. Mind-body connection. Yes, you know your mind and your body are connected, right? If I sit here and think that I got a headache and constantly keep saying that I got a headache, eventually I'm going to get a headache.
We'll be back after a quick break.
If you haven't already, check out my luxury shoe and bag collection, a Layla Cara style. Each piece is personally designed by me and handcrafted from genuine Italian leather. Whether you're dressing up or keeping it casual, these pieces were made to help you walk with confidence. Because real style starts from how you feel. Go to alaylacarolstyle.com and experience these bold, timeless, and completely all you. Check it out. You might find something you like. All right. So what do you say to yourself? How do you say things to yourself? So positive thoughts and affirmation can be a beneficial impact on physical health. Reduce stress and anxiety can lead to lowering blood pressure, better immune function, and improve sleep. Sleep very well at night. Whenever I'm worried about something and I can't sleep and I find myself not being able to fall asleep, I start thinking of good things. I start thinking of something that makes me happy, but not too happy where I get excited and I end up getting dopamine and I really can't sleep. But I find things that makes me smile and I start relaxing my brain and my mind on those things. And that's when I do visualization. And for those of you on the podcast, you can actually do the visualization on the podcast is there, as well as guided imagery, and you can also do body scanning. And for you that are in this class right now, you got the opportunity to do the same as those on the podcast, but you can actually see the videos of me doing it for you, and you can also copy what I do in the video. So definitely make sure that you are telling yourself positive things before you go to sleep at night. Okay? The affirmation, the book will be perfect at nighttime and in the morning and sometime throughout the day. But really, before you go to sleep, you say something positive about yourself. You probably dream about those things when you say positive things. You see yourself accomplishing the things that you actually are setting your goals to accomplish. And a positive outlook can encourage healthy behaviors such as regular exercises, balanced nutrition, and avoiding harmful habits. So how do you do this? Let's talk about how to do this, okay? It's one thing to say these words to yourself, but how do you make it reality? Let's go. Let's talk about that. So how to practice positive self-talk and affirmation. Number one, you want to identify negative thoughts. That's what you definitely have to do. So become aware of your negative thought patterns. Identify when and why they occur and what triggers them. You want to put more focus in that area. When a negative thought pops up in your mind, what was it that had that thought come up? Did you see something? Did you smell something? Did you hear somebody say something? Did someone remind you of that narcissist or someone that told you you wouldn't be able to do something or you wouldn't amount to something in your life? Did you have a trigger? And if you had a trigger, what triggered it? Now let's talk about continuing with the next step. Number two, create positive affirmation. When you have a trigger and you have a negative encounter, you want to develop affirmation that address that specific need in that goal, such as making them more personable for yourself. You want to do present tense. So don't talk about something that was or something that might be. Talk about what is. Make it now, a present moment, okay? And you want to make sure it is positive. Here's some examples of how you can do this. If you tell yourself, man, this is not going to work. Oh my goodness, I don't think I can do this. What would you say to counteract that thought? You would say, I am capable of achieving my goal. Okay? My goals are achievable and I will make them and I will achieve them because I am capable. Or let's say if you say something like, ain't nobody going to love me. I don't think nobody want me. No, what you would say to counteract that thought is, I am deserving of love. I deserve to be loved. Okay? And you're going to repeat it over and over and over again. If you cannot think of something right on the spot and you have the book, my book, 365 Days of Mindfulness, go to the book and find an affirmation that resonates with you, okay? And meditate on that daily. That's the reason why you are doing these meditation all this week, because it's going to help you practice and put this into practice to where it become repetition and it become muscle memory, all right? Something that you don't have to think about. It's just common. It comes natural. The same way the negativity comes to you naturally, it's time for the positivity to come to you naturally. And it'll push all that negative out, because negative and a positive can't exist at the same time. Just like dark and light. One got to give way to the other. So when it's dark and you turn on the light, darkness goes away. All right? When you turn off the light, darkness come back. All right? So you got to keep doing the positive so the positive can stay and stick around. All right? And then repetition. Repeat your daily affirmation. You got to do this daily. It has to be every day. It can't be some days you do it, next day you don't. It got to be every single day. All right? So repeat, repeat, repeat. And you have to believe your affirmation. You got to believe it. If you don't believe it, you're just saying the words, then they're not helping you. Believe what you actually say to yourself. While you are repeatedly and you have these repetitions going on, and they are very important, okay? But it's also crucial for you to believe what you are saying. Visualize yourself saying these things. Keep it in your mind and see it. If you say that I am going to be, let's say, I've been talking about school, so let's keep it on the school thing. Let's say you're going to graduate. You say, I'm going to enroll in school, and I will graduate in the next 4 years. You visualize yourself enrolling in school, okay? See yourself walking that stage in 4 years and graduate. See yourself. If you don't get to graduate in 4 years, you might want to graduate early. I graduated kind of early, though. I was happy with that. But at the same time, I graduated in December of 2017, but I didn't get to walk the stage until May 2018. So what I'm saying is that I had a goal and I was serious. I went to school during the summertime. I did not, like some people might want to take a break during the summer. No, I went to school during the summer because I felt like if I would have took that summer break, it would have made me lazy and I wouldn't have started back in the fall. So I'm like, nope. All year long, going to school. I'm going to continue until I graduate, and that's exactly what I did. So that's what you have to have in your mind. See yourself. I saw myself in a cap and gown. I had it on my vision board. I didn't have me in a cap and gown. I had somebody else in a cap and gown, but I had a picture that I cut it out through the magazine and posted that mug up there. And every time I woke up, I was like, I'm going to graduate. I'm not dropping out like I did in 2000, 2000. No, we're going to do this. All right. So visualize yourself. You have to believe in your words. The same way you've been believing in your words of the negative, you have to believe in your words in the positive. Believe, 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 okay? So visualize yourself and feel the truth of your affirmation. Feel it. And then you want to use any type of visual reminder, sticky notes. Write it down on these little sticky notes that I'm showing you here. See, I got a green one and I got an orange one. You can do all different colors. Stick them in different places. You can put them on your mirrors when you're brushing your teeth. And while you're brushing your teeth, say these affirmations to yourself. I am worthy. I am deserving of love. I I value my peace. I will not let someone abuse me again. I will set my boundaries. I will, while you brushing your teeth, you're saying these things to yourself, and you might not be able to say it out loud because you got toothpaste in your mouth, you're gargling and going on. But the point is that you are reading it, and then once you're done reading it, you go ahead and rinse your mouth out, and then you say it out loud, okay? That's what you want to do. And so you want to combine all this with mindfulness. We already did the mindfulness video. I showed you how to do mindfulness practices. So while you are doing your mindfulness practices, you want to practice mindfulness meditation along with the affirmation. So you are saying to yourself while you're in the moment, I am going to accomplish what I set out. I'm going to read one to you. I'm going to show you how that goes, so you get an opportunity. Okay, here's one here. So this is day 229. So you can say, gratitude fills me for my body's strength and vitality. So you will be in the mindfulness of that, and you'll be like, gratitude. You visualizing gratitude, envision inside of your body, and it is giving you the strength and making you strong because you're grateful that you are still here. You're grateful for being able to get and have life. So what I wrote for that particular affirmation is this: I am immersed in gratitude for the robust strength and vital energy that courses through my body. Each heartbeat, every breath, and the working of my physical form are a testament to the resilience and vitality that resonate within me. With appreciation, I acknowledge the gift of a healthy and strong body, enabling me to navigate the world with and embrace the experience that unfolds in the state of thankfulness. I cultivate a deeper connection to my body, recognizing it as a remarkable vessel that supports and sustains me on my journey in this life. See what I'm saying? So you are literally cultivating all this information in, and you're taking it in, and you are mindfulness practicing this all day long. So what this does, this helps you stay present and reduce the impact of negative thoughts. Negative thoughts can't come through when you're talking positive. So be patient. You got to be patient. Take your time. Time is of the essence. So change to your life is going to take time. Be patient. Be patient with yourself as you work towards replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmation. It's going to take some time to get used to it, all right? So positive self-talk and affirmations are positive tools that can significantly enhance your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. They help rebuild self-esteem, reduce stress and anxiety, promotes healing, encourage personal growth, and improve overall quality of life. By consistently practicing positive self-talk and affirmation, you can cultivate a more positive, resilient, and empowered mindset. All right. So thank you for day 2. Tomorrow is day 3. This does end our session for today. Go read your daily affirmation and meditate on that today. All right. Tomorrow will be setting personal goals and aspiration. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. All right. Are you feeling overwhelmed and exhausted by stress? Introducing Stress Management with Imaging Coaching, your ticket to a calmer, more balanced life. In this journey you will be taken with us here at Imaging Coaching. We'll equip you with powerful techniques and tools you can use to conquer stress, regain control, and transform your life. From deep breathing exercises to mindfulness practices, you'll discover the tools to relax your mind and body. Come join us on this transformative path and unlock a world of inner peace and resilience. Don't let stress hold you back any longer. Take charge of your well-being today with Imaging Coaching, your stress management team. Discover clarity. Defeat stress through Imaging Coaching at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com.